JinJin, the leader of ASTRO, is not resting on his laurels after being a K-pop idol for 8 years. He's aggressively taking on challenges, widening his views beyond music, with the objective of building a reputation for himself as he enters the world of musical theater. JinJin debuted in a subunit with Rocky with the mini-album Restore. Released his first solo music project Wave in My Heart with KozyPop featuring YUNHWAY. Made his first appearance in a musical project titled Dream High, with Winter Wanderer as his most recent second project, and was selected as the new radio DJ of EBS FM's Idol Korean. Aside from all of these undertakings, JinJin notably wrote, composed, and produced Wave in My Heart, demonstrating his dedication to live his words. I've understood that whether anything actually becomes mine or not relies on my willingness to learn. He added. Allkpop spoke with JinJin about his singing and acting journey, his new profession as a musical actor, project preparations, and more. Read on to learn more about the fascinating artist. A shout-out video from JinJin for Allkpop readers. Allkpop. First, tell us how you want to spend your 2024. Could you tell us about your New Year's resolutions? What are some new goals you wish to attain in 2024? JinJin. My personal ambition is to challenge myself with new experiences, just as I took up the task of a musical in 2023. I hope to continue gathering various experiences in the future. Allkpop. What, aside from acting, is the most significant difference between being a K-pop star and a musical actor on stage in your opinion? They both include music. But what was the most surprising or shocking aspect of your first experience with musical acting? JinJin. There are several reasons to care about musical acting in general. Many features, such as lines and moving lines, need you to coordinate and remember with your fellow performers. However, I also believed that if I worked hard enough, nothing was impossible. Allkpop. What was it about musical acting that drew you in and inspired you to pursue it as a career? Do you ever consider trying your hand at performing in movies or dramas? JinJin. For a long time, I've wanted to test myself in the world of acting. While pursuing my singing career, I was given the opportunity to appear in the musical Dream High, a production that blends more recognizable dance and song aspects. I participated in Winter Wanderer because I was drawn to the musical genre's allure. I may not be an expert in acting, but I find it fascinating to communicate inner thoughts through acting during practice. If given the opportunity, I would like to work on films and dramas in the future. Allkpop. Winter Wanderer, your second musical effort, is an adaptation of a 1983 book. How does it feel to be a member of a musical based on this well-known film? Another thing that makes it even more amazing is that it has reappeared after 18 years. JinJin. I haven't got much experience with emotional acting, so when I read the screenplay, the first thing that came to me was, I think I can cry on stage. Instead of the dance I typically perform, I wanted to fill the stage with acting. The appeal of being able to properly transmit emotions to the audience on stage, in particular, drew me in, and I chose to take on the task. Allkpop. In 2023, you were involved in 2 initiatives, the first of which was Dream High. What type of lessons did you take away from your second musical project? What do you think is the most difficult and fun element of being a musical actor? The performance mixes dancing, singing, and acting. JinJin. Through these 2 shows, I learned a lot. In fact, I feel like I learned everything from beginning to end. I tried to put what I had learned into practice and performances. For me, the most fun component of performing musicals is experiencing bliss. It is amazing to act alongside other senior and younger actors and coordinate our performances. The most difficult element was establishing clean motions with my body, which did not come as easy as I had hoped. Allkpop. How do you typically prepare for an impending or current musical project? Musicals last a few weeks or months. What steps do you take to ensure that you can perform as effectively at various shows? JinJin. I strive to memorize the lines as rapidly as possible and prioritize vocal practice. As a rapper in the group, I may not be very skilled in static moves, but I recognize the importance of mastering the fundamentals. As a result, I'm putting in a lot of effort in that area. Allkpop. How do you immerse yourself in the plot? Do you have a unique method for examining the script? JinJin. I put a lot of effort into becoming the role. For instance, when playing YUNHWAY in Winter Wanderer, I try to understand the screenplay by asking myself, how would YUNHWAY behave in this situation? Allkpop. You stated in an interview that there were many situations in these musical endeavors when you had to dance and sing. How did you manage to overcome such difficulties? How has your experience learning from other professional actors gone thus far? JinJin. As a newbie musical performer, I frequently ask the director and numerous experienced actors, is it right to do it this way? Or I'm thinking about doing it this way. What do you think? I feel that these questions and debates taught me a lot. Allkpop. Your fellow ASTRO member MJ made his musical debut in 2020. Whilst you debuted in 2023, what have you heard or learned from him? JinJin. I ask MJ about numerous things, particularly musical ones, and seek confirmation. He always provides me advice and praise, which enhances my confidence. Allkpop. Finally, please recommend at least one song that you've been hearing on repeat lately. You can also write a message for allkpop readers and lovers. JinJin. Lainey's Malibu Nights is one of the songs I've been listening to recently. It's a personal favorite of mine, and it's relaxing and lovely to listen to. Hello to all K-pop readers and Aroha. It's JinJin. I'm really delighted to greet you like this. I've recently had the busiest moment of my life, working as a radio DJ, performing music, and preparing for something new. Despite my tight schedule, I feel as if I'm experiencing a lot. Recently, as I take on new tasks, I've recognized that whether something genuinely becomes mine or not is determined by my willingness to learn. So, regardless of what you accomplish, I hope you all work hard enough to avoid regrets. This way, you won't question your own ability. Have a prosperous and pleasant new year. Socials. Instagram.